John, there is no objective answer to whether child molestation is wrong.
Not only is there no objective answer to this question, but I would contend that perfect objectivity is unobtainable. Every proposition that has passed through a brain comes out tainted by that brain's experience and attitudes. It's inevitably subjective to some degree. Scientists attempt to minimize this problem by requiring multiple brains to be engaged in the hope that some of the subjectiveness might cancel out.
Okay, so I've heard this one. I do feel like what happens when we get into these conversations about moral subjectivity or moral objectivity is that a moral objectivist will pose a question like that, which is so emotionally charged that it basically makes me feel and look like a horrible person if I say that I don't think it's objectively wrong. It feels to me like an emotional appeal to try and convince me that I'm a bad person if I say that.
I've interviewed Jon Steingard. He's a thoroughly nice person in every respect, and to gang up on him here 2-on-1 in front of a camera is disgraceful.
I think that my feeling on that is that something, like I've said earlier, something can be subjective and still be very real and be very impactful in life. And so I would say that I think my feeling that, harming children is wrong, I suspect that it's subjective, but I hold it really strongly. Do you know what I mean?
Good man. And I have a biological explanation for why you feel like that, John.
John, this is one thing I don't really understand in your position, because
please poke back at me.
It seems so obvious that it's objectively morally wrong. Why would you suggest it's subjective when it seems so obvious it's objective? Why? I don't get it.
Your not getting it doesn't mean that your God exists, Frank, or that she is the source of morality, Frank, or that morality is objective, Frank. So why is child molesting wrong? Why is doing any harm to anyone wrong? Well, Homo sapiens is not the biggest predator, but we are the most successful species, judged by our numbers and the habitats that we've conquered. How did that happen? There's a one-word explanation: cooperation. Compared to many other social animals, we are more able to work together. That characteristic has enabled us to achieve amazing things: the Great Wall of China, the eradication of smallpox, the helicopter on Mars. Okay, sometimes the cooperation involves coercion, but at the very least, it is important for us to keep each other alive and fit to work. Even the Bible recommends that you shouldn't beat your slaves to death, just to nearly dead. So there is the bottom line. Harming someone risks losing their cooperation. That's a shot in the foot. Social standing is important. Reputation is important. Caring is important. In the case of children, the risk is that their parents, siblings, friends, wider family, tribe will all be alienated and will withdraw their cooperation. Hence, molesting is wrong. No God is needed. What makes people think that this is an objective truth is the fact that almost all of us know it from infancy. But that's due to inherited behavior and the experience of having been nurtured. They are confusing objective truth with evolved adaptations.